We're gonna try some carp fishing today. I think this is carp bait in a box. I don't think you really need to buy anything else. Probably just put some water, or you think that carp like coconut? There's coconut water back there. Maybe apple juice. Probably berry blend. That sounds pretty good. I don't know. I'll think about it, and then we're gonna get something to put in these Fruity Pebbles. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a bowl to mix it up in. I'll get with you guys when we get back to the lake, or if I find anything else. And this is for me. The honey bun. You guys have seen that bait, of course, when I was in Dollar General. Nope, we just had a hit. Let's sink back down there and see if he'll take it again. I'm casting it towards that end, but it's pretty deep right here. I'll let it sink for about 10 seconds and then just reel it up kind of slow. Then I'm covering every water column, so I don't care if they're at 18 feet or 2 feet. I hit every water column, so there shouldn't be a shot at me missing the water column they're in and doing it that way. I'll show you guys what I'm fishing with real quick while I'm letting that sink. We're fishing cold front conditions, so I went and got some crappie magnet Popeye jigs. They're just little bitty hair jigs. I mean, they're little bitty. And usually a smaller bait after a cold front, if you're going to catch fish, that's probably how you're going to do it. I have seen times, there was one year I was in high school and it was like 70 degrees. And during school, the water dropped. There we go. The water, or the temperature outside, dropped below freezing and it started snowing. This is back when I was in high school. That's back when Oklahoma had real crazy weather. And anyhow, I was out there. I got out of school. By the time I went to school in shorts that day. You know, it wasn't a predicted thing that was going to happen. And by the time I got out of school, I had to go home, get pants on, coveralls. Yeah.
One little one?
Yeah, thank you, buddy. And I had to go to school. I got out of school. By the time I got home, I had to put on overalls and all that. And I went crappie fishing. The crappie were still 2 foot off the bank. It was already springtime when this happened. The crappie were still 2 foot off the bank. And I whooped the piss out of them while it was snowing right off the bank. I wasn't even casting. I was just hanging it off the bank in willow limbs that were hanging in the water, and just whooped the fire out of them on anything they could see. If it was in the water and they could see it, they'd eat it. And so I have seen some cold front conditions that worked in my favor, but not very often. I mean, it's pretty rare. I casted it down here to the end of that pillar right there. We'll let it sink about 10 seconds. And it'll start swinging this way as I reel it, 'cause I'm gonna reel it painfully slow. As it falls this way, I'll cover those water columns, and as I'm coming up, I'll cover every water column that way too. So that's just a thought for you guys. Instead of, like, I vertical jig sometimes, but I like doing it this way because I cover the water columns twice, 3 times really, as it falls down, as it swings, as I pull it up. I feel like it's a much more effective way of doing it if you can get out of the wind. You can see I'm painfully slow. Just barely turning it over, letting it fall. And we'll try it again. We'll let it fall a little bit longer this time. There we go. Hopefully I'll get a double up for you guys. And the water's cold, so I'm not worried about these crappie staying alive. They will. Just keep their water kind of changed out, and they'll live pretty good in that right there. They're eating up on shad, so they will regurgitate a lot in that bucket. You'll have to change it out every 30 minutes or so if you want them to live. I'm indecisive on that right now. I know I want half of them to live, because I may not even use them this weekend. I may use them coming up, or I'd really like for the dams to start moving water, and then I'd want to keep all of them alive. I don't know if that's going to happen though. The flood pool in Oologah is 2 or 3% full. They ran the dam wide open pretty much all summer, so I don't know. Now they've got to do winter drawdown at some time, which is at least 10% below full storage, not counting flood control. So hopefully they'll start doing that here pretty quick. I looked at Hudson Dam water release, or Kerr Dam water release, and it was so blown out, there ain't no way I'm going there and fishing. There ain't no way. And then Keystone, I just don't even like fishing that dam, really. I've caught good catfish out of there. I've caught good stripers out of there. Sand bass, I've caught a lot of sand bass out of there. But I just don't like, since I got my boat and they got the dam closed down where you got to walk a couple miles to get down there, and I don't like taking my boat up that dam because it's so rocky. I don't really like that dam anymore since I got a boat. I didn't like it since before I bought my new boat. I didn't like having to walk since they've closed it down to the public. You can still go down there and walk down there. They're doing some kind of construction down there, repairing some stuff, but they've closed it off to public access. I guess they don't want vehicles in the way, or people stealing their stuff while they're doing that, which is understandable. But at the same time, the only place I'm trying to walk to is Little Bitty Creek. I ain't trying to walk to the dam. I got other places I can go catch sand bass. Shodo, I caught a lot of sand bass there. This spring I went to Pensacola Dam, and I caught really good sized sand bass there. There were some big ones there. You guys know I mostly like catfishing, so I like the dams. There ain't jugs and trot lines, and the only fishing pressure that the catfish below the dams have is pretty much from fishermen. They don't have people out there setting 100 jug lines or 75 trot line hooks or whatever. And I go trot lining too, but I don't go trot lining trophies. Like in the wintertime, I'll do some trot line videos and show you guys, and I'll use night crawlers or small pieces of perch, and anything over 3 or 4 pounds I throw it back. People all want to catch big fish, but as soon as they catch one, they kill it. So they got more red meat. They don't look as pretty in a frying pan all chunked up. They look a lot better in fillets, so I don't even know why people do that. You gotta fish this sucker, I mean painfully slow. He had a little nibble. He didn't quite bite it, he just thunked it. We'll let it hang out there for a minute longer since he's down there. I missed him again. We're gonna slowly raise it up. We'll see if we can't get one hit on the coming up. There we go. Just like that.
All right.
don't know how much of that glare is messing you guys up. You guys are faced kind of right into the sunlight, but the wind's coming out of the north, and so I have to be on the south side of the dock. And that sun's coming up from that direction across the, well, it looks like it's coming up southeast, but it's coming up this way and it's gonna fall that way. But I'm just positioned where I can fish kind of out of the wind. You guys will probably be thankful for that. I'll step out in the wind and let, or if I catch a carp, you guys will definitely hear it. I got my carp rod set right there, and so. But I've showed you guys enough crappie. We'll probably save the rest of this battery for just in case I catch a carp. Okay, we're back out here on the navigation channel. I got some crappie. I got some little shad. I cut them in half. This backwater creek right here is full of shad. They're flicking all over back there. Hey, hey. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to, this is the main river channel. This is a backwater creek. It's full of shad. In theory, catfish will be moving back here, so we're gonna bomb this area with baits. We're gonna put these little crappie are back up in here. There's all kinds of brush and stuff off the sides, and so we're gonna use crappie and shad, and we're gonna cover this whole. We're just gonna put a rod right where I did. We're gonna put one right there, and a couple over here on this bank. So that way, anything that's working its way up in here, we'll have it covered. And I
have no idea.
I said keep her quiet while I shoot this intro. And it goes from 10 foot all the way down to about 38 feet. So we're gonna have about every water column covered too, so, or every depth working this way up. And if we get bites or more fish in one area versus another, obviously we'll adjust accordingly. There's a possibility we may even move the boat if we ain't getting anything off this wall, or vice versa. We'll readjust our rods. Yeah, see, that's in about probably 28-30 feet of water right there. And then the other two rods I'm going to cast out, they're going to go straight off the back of the boat. Got two girls here and two girls up there wandering around on the bank. So anyhow, we'll see if we can't get on some fish today. We'll probably be out here for about 8 hours. We'll set it out, see if we can't catch one or two in 8 hours. Hopefully we can. It's been tough on the lake. I should have just stuck with my instincts. I should have been coming out here and just kept coming out here. This is what I know. I know the rivers, and the water hasn't been long enough, hasn't been running below the dam for a long time. There hasn't been no current out here, but we have had a little bit of rain. We've got rain up north, so there's water flushing into Ulagal Lake on the north end, so flood storage will fill up eventually, and they will have to let out some water, and we will catch some big catfish. But there hasn't been current down here for so long that these fish should bite anyways. They have to eat sometime. So I'll get back with you guys. I'm gonna get these other rods baited and cast it out, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, we're hooked up on one. It feels like a good one. I've been getting bites here. And hang on, baby, I'm recording. And I was sitting here and I was watching these little rods. They was getting bites, and then this sucker just doubled over. Feels like a pretty good one. This was on a crappie. The shad's been getting all the hits, but they've been dink taps. I don't know if I'm gonna need fish grippers on him or not. He feels like a good one. But it's been a while since I've caught a good one, anything over 10 pounds anyway. I'll let you know in a minute. I still don't know if he's a good one. He might be 5-8 pounds, because he ain't pulling that freaking hard. He might go 10. don't know. We're gonna find out though. That's what I'm out here for, folks. Thank you God. It's been so freaking long since I caught a nice fish, and he ain't no super giant, but I haven't caught a super giant for you guys anyways on camera. When you guys check out my Facebook page, I've got some 30s and stuff put on there. They're not on video, but they're on there. He might go 15. We're about to find out. We got scales on the boat. Oh. If I can get the scales off of the fish grippers. He kind of lethargic. Oh, yeah, we got him. Oh, he waking up now, folks.
A big fish.
Yeah, big fish. Oh, shit. There go my fishing pole. Folks, he woke up once he got on the boat. Sucker was asleep. You can tell he's been down in that mud. He'd been laid down in that mud. He waking up today, though. Let's see what he's gonna go. We got to sit on pounds. He gonna go 17. We're gonna call him 16. He bouncing between 17 and 1680, but we'll just call him 16. Now I'm gonna shut you guys off real quick because I'm gonna get I want to get a picture of this guy. All right, I got my pictures with him. Now we're gonna not break my crappie rod in the process. Hey. Get this around my hand. Had to get that catfish hook back up out of the water, and we're gonna let him go. If we catch some that are 4 or 5 pounds, we'll probably eat them. There he goes. All right, I'm gonna get baited up, get casted back out there, and I'll get back with you guys. We're getting dink capped on these shad. We might end up switching all the way over to all crappie, but for now we're gonna keep rocking the way we are. I've got 3 flapper crappies casted out, and I've got 2 with just little bitty baby shad. All I could catch was 3-inch shad, and so I just using their heads, using 2 heads on each rod. This little rod and another little rod over here, because I like to eat catfish too. And if we catch some 2 or 3 pounders, we'll probably eat some too. But I'm gonna get baited up and get back out there. Holler at you guys later. Not exactly what we're after, but we might have some dinner here. Nope. Not quite dinner plate size, but at least I sore lipped him, so maybe he'll leave my bait alone. Now he's gonna sore me back probably. Get a little sticker from him. All right, we got him. Cute little dude. Better than nothing. If it was warmer outside, he'd probably get stuck on a hook and sent back out there. But the water temperature is 63. I have a feeling, since I work, I have a feeling that today will be my last opportunity to catch a flathead. It's supposed to get colder this week, and once the water temperatures get below 45 in Oklahoma, it's pretty much over with for flatheads. Yeah, I'll get back with you guys. I'm gonna get that rod baited up, sent back out there. Okay, we moved up the navigation channel a little ways. You can see some barges over there. I caught a flathead off of this tree. I also caught a carp off that tree. But we're down here. We got baits in the water. It's like 11:15 or 11:20 or something like that. We're gonna set it out for an hour or so and see if we can get anything over here.
Yeah.
It's usually good for at least a fish of some kind. All right. Could this be the last one of the year? I don't know, but I think it's a flathead. I just got him off of that tree. He was up really shallow, and I'll bet he was sunning. I don't know that it's a flathead yet, but I do know it's a fish. Oh, it got off. Oh my God. Son of a gun. We might have just blew it on the last one of the year. Crap. All right, I'll get it casted back out there. Well, we're hooked up with something. Let's see what we got here. Little channel cat or something. Nope, little bitty baby flathead. I hope that ain't the last one of the year. He's cute though. He is cute. Look at that pretty little baby, Cambry. Cambry, look at that pretty little baby. Cambry, look at this pretty little baby. Cambry. Okay, I'm gonna turn him loose. Okay, here he goes, guys. Back with the splash. Let's get out there and see if we can get this little H2O Express rod's putting in work today. I found this rod at Academy for $14. And I was like, for $14, we're gonna give it a try. And I've had a little bass reel in my file cabinet I threw on here. That dude's barely hooked. Let's see if we'll get him in the boat or not. Either way, we'll be all right. I'll let him go. At least I sore lipped another one. He'll stay off my big baits now, maybe. I got that one out there with two little shad heads on it. I got this one out there. I'm just letting it free line, just casting it out behind the boat a little ways. About that far right there, about 20 feet. And just stick it in the rod holder and let the current just it's got a swivel out of it, and we're in a current break. We're right on the edge of the main river channel. And so it kind of, the current comes over here a little bit, but it's an eddy, and then there's I think, I don't remember what creek that is. I think it's Pryor Creek, where it floods in here, or flows in, rather. We're casting right back on the mouth of it. Anyway, we'll get baited back up, see if we can't get another one. All these are on a Carolina rig, except for this is a three-way rig, and that's only because I was trying to learn how to bump a rod, but, well, this one's getting hit now. But anyways, I was trying to learn how to bump rods, bump up catfish or whatever. And so it's got a three-way rig on it, and that's the only reason why. The rest of them are Carolina rig, and got a flapper bait on this one, whole crappie on this one, crappie head on this one, 3 shad heads on that one. I'm putting 2 shad heads back on that one. All right, we'll get back with you guys if we catch anything.